Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 928. Welcome to the month of April, where it is 420 every single day for the next 30 days. So enjoy that, you cannabis enthusiasts, where we're on lockdown like everywhere. So what else is there to do, I guess, right? If it's legal in your state. Enjoy, man. But there might be other reasons why you need to self-medicate. One being because the S&P 500, Dow Jones closed down today, about 5%. Big gap down too. Real quick, let's take a gander at the futures, which are up like immediately. Almost 1%. Top left, S&P 500 futures. Dow Jones, top right. Dow Jones 20,886. Crude futures, bottom left. It's been rising on the, OPEC and Russia talks, but sorry, man, I don't think there's... What the heck can you even do to fix the problem? There's too much supply of oil, and the petroleum companies, the energy companies that have the worst product, most expensive, inefficient products are going to go bankrupt eventually in time. And I think today, didn't a bunch of CEOs from a bunch of American companies go meet at the White House, President Trump, talk? I don't know what they're going to talk about, man. And then you got the volatility index, bottom right. It's just a contract. Futures, 39.75. It's down, obviously, with the S&P Dow Jones rising. So real quick, let's take a gander at how it all ended for the S&P 500, top right of your screen. I know I got to fix that because they're like flip-flopping. But Dow Jones, top left of your screen, S&P, top right. Well, unfortunately, you had this big gap down. And then you had this 2491 area on the S&P. We'll look left and see what it is. But we broke it, and then we back tested it as resistance today. You got to go all the way back, man. Even further. 2017, I believe. Right here. It was this wick right here. I mean, dang, dude. August of 2017. So you hit that and it's resistance, and now where are you? You're not really holding support anywhere. I mean, there's like support down at like 2417. It looks like maybe you could argue 2442. And I also need feedback on the music because I didn't even know. Like the whole stream yesterday, I'm thinking everything's fine, and then I rewatch a little bit of it and there's no music. Even though I can hear it fine. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? You have to know if you were a viewer yesterday. So Dow Jones, same type of stuff. It had this 21,152 resistance. Looking left. Yeah, you're below that. That's not good, man. Right, you just regarded this March 2017 level as resistance and then sold off. And then, end of day, a lot of traders settled up, closed their positions as profit taking. So you did close well off the low of your day, which on the Dow Jones was like 20,783. S&P's low of the day was like 2447. So not very good. Not a good start to the month. Gold bottom left of your screen. That rectangle or upsloping consolidation we broke out of, it looks like you're just trying to back test it now. Kind of pulling a Bitcoin. Or just because you sold off a little bit, you didn't even go down to test any kind of real supports. Kind of, but hey man, Bitcoin's now outperforming. And you're at 6,380 when just, I don't know, man, maybe 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, you were at 6160. So you're still down on the day, but I would consider this a victory for bulls. And let me show you, remember the old devil's advocate chart on Bitcoin? Here it is. Ascending triangle, man. Horizontal line resistance, upsloping support. And it seems so weak, man. You broke 6,400 and it was just like crap. I mean, it is good that we got down to the 6,100s we were talking about, but barely, and now you're just engulfing, and you've got some sort of higher low for now. Less than 2 hours to go until your daily candle close, the first day of the month. Can we check XRP? Yeah, kind of, dude, this is like concerning to me a little bit. You know, the more I look at it, I'm like, hold on, look at these predictable patterns over and over again. Look, I mean, I've circled them. You can see they're like identical patterns. And you've got another one right here. And it's like, is this going to play out too to the upsides? Look, you make a low, you dump, and then you rally, and then you make a higher low, you pivot, and you have this big impulse up. And the same thing happens again, and it's happening again. And we just, you know, on your last 4 hour candle, you painted a bullish hammer pretty much off the bottom of an upsloping support, a demand line. And now you might be engulfing that hammer, which is, again, hammer reversal. Is this are we gonna do it again? That would be insane, man. But, you know, at the same time, with all that going on, you still got yourself, it looks like to me, a rising wedge pattern, which is a bearish, in this context, bearish continuation, because the impulse before it was bearish. So always a chance, though. If it is going to play out, I mean, and I don't know, it's going to require Bitcoin performance. But you could always run up, I guess, to the top of the pattern again. Music's good. Catterday says he can barely hear it. See, that's what I worry about. Music's pretty quiet by him. But, I mean, I turned my mixer up, man. There's not much I can do about it. When I have to turn on my own audio, and then when I go to the mixer to turn it up, it's kind of annoying. I don't know, dude. Stupid. Music's gone now. Music's back. See, what the heck, man? Y'all are literally saying the exact opposite things. How? Danny Conway, oh my god, hop in the chat. Let's go.
Is that a joint?
Dude, Danny Conway, man. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon. I do want to say thanks so much to all the new members who have joined the Patreon. It is the first of the month, so it is the absolute best day to join because this is when billing starts. So you now get 30 days of the Patreon where you get trade setups, almost unlimited amounts of educational resources in the Patreon with, you know, all the clips, and it's like you can better follow along on how I analyze. And of course the Discord exclusivity, man, Thursday night party nights. It's like a fraternity. All right. But, yeah, dude, had a lot of new members join today, and I'm very, very grateful. I do want to say thanks so much to those people real quick. Just give me a minute. DD, thank you for joining Patreon. Yes for yes, thank you so much. XRP Rising, thank you for joining. Nick F, Sam W, Crypto Chef, man. Thanks, man. Welcome back. I believe that's it for now that registered on my email. There might be a few more. But, man, for all those that were patrons that have stayed on as patrons, thank you so much for that. Y'all are amazing. Because you just don't know, like with, well, the whole economy shutting down, how it was going to go. I just tried to not think about it. Is that Dow Jones guy part of the Patreon group? He might be, man. He's an insider. The Dow Jones. There's yes for yes. What's up, man? Thank you. So yeah, we posted the Patreon link in the chat. So if you want to do it, it's the best way of supporting the stream by far, man. So I am freaked out a little bit on XRP because of this predictable pattern crap. But you're like at the end of the line, man. I mean, it's like you're so deep within the development of the pattern. You always could break to the upsides. Okay. But again, that means Bitcoin is up at like 6,800 if XRP is up at 18 plus cents. All right. So want to look a little bit further into the S&P 500 real quick. Zoomed out, you know, not on the quad screen, so you can actually see stuff. So what happened, man? What were things we talked about just yesterday or throughout the weekend, really? Where you had this hidden bearish divergence near a 38% retrace. It was matured, right? You were waning on positive momentum. And here comes the fruits of the happening, where you gap down and 4.41% losses today. So continuing to play out, right? Impending price action, continuation to the downside is what the chart was telling us, and it wasn't lying. It wasn't screwing with us, really, at least for today. Or you don't know, man. The futures could continue to climb, and we gap up tomorrow. We go fill a gap at 25.87, and then we dump again, man. It could be all over the place, but you just gotta know that we were at a fib node, or close enough to one. At least the Dow Jones certainly was, where you could reverse, but it doesn't mean the reversal is major. It's time to go to the bottom. That doesn't mean it. It just means this is a reversal area, and we will see if we catch any bids tomorrow, or if we will continue down to the abyss, because now at this point you could just Fibonacci from your low to high to see where we are. We touched the 382. We closed at the 382 today, like on the dot, 2470. So, you know, you could commonly retrace between 2365 and 2470 before reversing again to the upside, if you're going to. What were we talking about yesterday, man? What do we call it? The Corona theory, where Dow's theory states we commonly retrace 50% of the way. That's what we did during the Great Crash, 50% retrace. But these are not common times. Dow Jones never went through what we're going through right now. So I just called, if we reversed it to 382, we would call it the Corona theory. All right. Let's see how much follow through we get from the gap down today. Let's see how bad it gets. Crude, financials, wrecked. Well, I think crude was up a little bit today, but talk about cruise lines, airline travel, forget about it, man. Obliterated. Entertainment like Dave & Buster's just steamrolled to the downside. Routed. Dude, always holding little James, man. 64.11, you're about to be right at that resistance again that you tested maybe 30 minutes ago. If you break that, man, for real, because we did break it like, I don't know, man, like 7-8 different 4-hour candles last time, and it just up thrusted. So maybe if you could break it for real now, 6,800 could be in the cards. Talking about double top. Well, you got to go to the 60-minute to see it. So when you start going to the 60-minute, patterns start becoming really unreliable. But yeah, man, I mean, that was there, right? The neckline was like 25.30. Holy crap. Let's go back to Bitcoin. 64.46, just hit the high of the day, breaking critical resistance. John T, hop in the chat. He's joining Patreon as we pump. Hop in the chat.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
All right, good luck, John, man. John T is the good luck charm, and you're pulling back, but man, the volatility's here, chat. It truly is. Go back to the 4-hour. Regardless of anything, an hour and 38 minutes to go. Bullish engulfing candle, higher low, consecutive higher lows, not in stopping, man. So there are continuous forms of accumulation going on. Now it's time to make a higher high than our just yesterday's high, right? That would be the healthiest thing. If you can do that, you'd be coming back up to the 6,800 area, and that is where the devil's advocate comes into play. Sorry. You know it, right here. Ascending triangle. Here we are, session highs. Well, highs of the 4-hour candle. You're a little bit lower than where you started yesterday, I think. I don't know, you're up $35 now on the day. So I guess technically you could say session highs, right? Very nice to see this. I mean, if you have a hold account, you know, of course we wanted to go lower for a trade, but if you have Bitcoin that's not a part of a trading account, this is always good, man. Like, I'm always going to be a Bitcoin bull. Always want to see Bitcoin go to higher prices, no matter how bearish the conditions are. And we do know that, you know, even if you do go higher, between 6,400 and 8,000 or so, 79.64, that is the common retrace area from the highs where you could reverse, you know, say we run up again and we reverse at 7,200 to the downside. That's possible. Could always run up to friggin' 7,900 before reversing the downside again. So it was a mild retrace. You didn't even hit the 50%. You didn't even touch the 4-hour 200 moving average. We are so close to the highs of the day. 64.85. Higher lows. Yeah, it's like, what's going on, man? It's harder to, you know, the edge was up here for a short, and then $1,000 drop, and then a 60-minute divergence manifested into much higher prices, and we up thrusted, made a lower high, and we dumped, but it was so weak, especially with it outperformed the stock market today. That's telling. And now we're just getting an impulse candle. Pretty nice. Lucky Leprechaun, oh my god, have the chat.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thanks, Lucky Man. Lucky Leprechaun. He is Stella's attorney at law. Call the Leprechaun. I don't even know what your slogan would be, but it would probably be broken English because that was Stella's MO. Thank you, man. Wow. Incredible. What's going on? Are my lights working? I don't know. This is nice though, chat. All right, 64.30, big deal. You're above it, but there's an hour and a half left, right? We've been here before, but it was back when we were at 6,800. Remember when we were breaking through it and people were like, oh my God, this is it, man. I'm buying now. Right now. And then it's like $1,000 later. So you'd still be down if you did that. So that's like why candle close confirmations go. Here we go. 6,500. We're doing it, chat. 65.10. 15 just moments ago. There it is again. Wow. So how about that negative momentum? Terrible. Terrible, dude. Altcoins are climbing with Bitcoin now, some more than others, where you've got ICX, which was already up on the day, is now up 12.64%. Screw that asset, man. Screw it. It's always making lower highs, lower lows, no matter what. Blah. So good for it, man. It's probably going to be down 10% tomorrow. Then it's our, oh my God, hop in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Leonard, man. Welcome to the Patreon, man. 151 members strong. Thank y'all so much for all the support. It means everything. Historical April Fool's Rally Connect type. Yeah. Last April Fool's, chat, was one of the most amazing streams of my life. Hands down, one of the best. I even got everyone with April Fool's jokes by like getting people to believe that my camera was broken, but I was a White Walker. This was it right here, dude. April 1st. Can you believe it? I don't know, man. It's saying that it's April 2nd, but I remember vividly it being April 1st. Maybe it was like just at the beginning. I'm forgetting, but my God, it was glorious. And that ushered in, you know, we were already kings because of the bullish Gartley. Oh God, I love it, man. But this was a different story, and that led us all the way up to near $14,000. So not quite like that today, huh? But it's a win when the stock market took a huge beating and Bitcoin now has erased its beating completely. Gotta be happy about that, man. Go back to futures real quick. Who cares? Still up less than 1%. Not making higher highs yet. Maybe that'll change if you're lucky. Meh. Maybe so, IBLB. That could be it. Time Zone Connect? Yeah, that's definitely got to be it. I don't know. 1 year ago, you FOMO'd into crypto. You're still up, man. You're still freaking up. It was so crazy. Like all the times before that pump. Man, was just stuck. I'm talking stuck in a rut. Not the Russell 2000. Might as well be the same thing. But stuck in the Russell 2000 on subs. This time, a year ago, I had 3,000 subs on my channel, about maybe a little more, 3,050. Was getting over a breakup. You know, went to Cali to hang out with Logan and Probst and the Peoples. Bradford even made an appearance. But man, 3,000 subs, and now here we are 1 year later, 23,700 subs. Doesn't seem like much, I know. But 20K, those are real people. Right? I don't just, you know, like, what do most people do? You know what they do to grow. It's pathetic. Back before Corona. Oh man, those were the days. Sorry, chat. Reminiscing. It happens. Dude, this day is very memorable. There's just so much. Look at even this look, man, just at the difference. I don't even know. I think it's probably one of my most viewed videos because of just how insane the impulse was. Popular uploads. Was it Ascending Triangle 10 months ago? No, that's not it. It has to be like 12 months ago. Or 1 year ago, right? But I don't, like, seriously remember Ascending Triangle breakout, dude. I guess I won't find it. Maybe one of y'all will find it. It's okay. 64.94 on Bitcoin. We're not missing anything. It's just pumping a little bit. Back when I used to manually make all my thumbnails and they sucked anyway. I spent all this work on making the thumbnails and they weren't even good. Whatever, man. I can't find it. Jake, oh my god, hop in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Jake. Welcome to the Patreon. Y'all amazing. Thanks everyone so much for this is like, you know, if you watch this stream, how infrequently I push Patreon. But if it's the first of the month, man, and it's like the best day to join, why would I not push it on this day in the next few days? So that's just something you got to deal with. Welcome to crowdsourcing content creator. Believe me, man, everyone else, all the content creators, they're way more obnoxious about it than me. Have I streamed every day since then? Just about. I mean, there we are, session highs, chat. 65, 25, 65, 29.99. Chat, it's very possible with this type of momentum, what's going on, unless you just pull back and it's bots or something. If you can break this, there's a chance we could see 6,800. That's the ascending triangle, man. Second year in a row, Bitcoin's made an April Fool's rally. Yeah. 65.48 now, chat. And climbing. 65.50. 54. 60. Let's go. Pump it, man. Pump it to the moon. I am shadow banned. I definitely am shadow banned right now. But it's not like I was playing any Trump stuff or anything that got me shadow banned before. I can like definitely tell right now. So it's hard to get off the screen. It really is, man. Because we got live price action going on here. Leave it on the screen. Will it last, though? Will it be a real pump, or will it really be an April Fool's joke, man? No, there's plenty of time. Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes, man. Until, yeah, that close. And hard to trust it, man. It's like you understand how much higher we could go because of Fibonacci. But until you break 6,800, it's hard to think that's going to happen. So y'all can literally hear the music though, right? Like I'm trusting that people can actually hear it like they normally can. Art of JR, you literally learned how to short last year during the pump and got wrecked using BitMEX for the first time. Sorry, man. Okay, it's normal. You can hear it. Great. I'm being shadow banned again, man. I can't help it. I can't help that I'm being shadow banned. There's nothing I can do about it. Hence why I don't have like 1,000 people watching. And that's what happens when I get shadow banned. I can't get momentum. Is it lower than normal though, Wayne? That's the question, right? Yeah, real tough, man, at this. Like, very little edge, you know? Very little edge. It just wasn't much of a sell-off. It was so methodical and scrubby, too. Yeah, well, as of, I mean, yesterday, Crypto Artist, you couldn't hear anything. There was nothing, man. And, like, the reason I'm asking so much is because I had everything set the way I was supposed to, but for some reason it was like, couldn't hear it. That's so weird, man. I don't like that. Turn it up just like 1 decibel or something. What is going on, man? I don't even know anymore. Okay. So I guess I can keep that up. Or it doesn't matter. We can fluctuate between screens and keep checking on the futures. Which, you know, I think it's good for Bitcoin if the futures are up. If stocks rally. But right now, Bitcoin is inverse correlating with the stock market. And, you know, as of lately, it's been getting wrecked with the stock market. So this is kind of interesting developments. My God, man. So let's look at just other altcoins if you want, man. Ethereum real quick. Same thing, right? Engulfing, kind of following Bitcoin. You know, broke at some sort of demand line, I guess. You know, but if you anchor on the top side, You haven't broken out of anything, so kind of nebulous there. Like no edge, because like the volatility is just dried up, man. I mean, just think about, you know, you're stuck between 121, 140, 150. You're just stuck here, man. You're barely moving at all. Bitcoin's kind of the same way. It's like $1,000 swings, but I don't know, man. Kind of scrubby conditions. XRP again. Look at that, man. It's rallying, and it could maybe play out the same effing way it's been playing out every time you've been creating the same stupid pattern. Very possible, man. Litecoin too. You know, Litecoin, it's just kind of like whatever, man. Just sideways, slightly higher lows, about the same lows. You're going up and down. You're not really making any moves. So always a possibility. You run up, but I don't care how high you effing go. It's bearish consolidation. You get that? 65, 62. Gotta go back to Bitcoin. Holy crap, chat. Pumping to the highs of the day. There's no stopping this train, is there? 65, 86. No, I did not broadcast this morning. What's the point, dude? Not many people were showing up to it. No one was typing or chatting. It was just kind of like, too much supply of myself. You know what happens when you have too much supply, right? You got to cut back. Well, Josh, I mean, were you in the Discord? Because you'd have got notified if you were in the Discord, man. That's for sure. Thanks for the 500 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, like button, the bell, it's up. We're just monitoring this April Fool's Day pump on Bitcoin that started only a few hours ago. Only a couple hours ago, really. Jeez. Oh my god! Ron Fletchman, hop in the chat, let's go!
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Thank you, Ryan, so much. Join the Patreon. Good to see you, dudes. Patreon spike. It is the first of the month, the best time to join. If you really do support this stream, that's the best way of doing it. You want to see me coming back, you know, just giving the market updates, live price action analysis when it's warranted, like right now. Really appreciate it, man. We're going places, though. I don't know. You know, it's like you get this wick. The highest high you hit yesterday was 66.29. We haven't quite gotten there, but man, look how close you are. I mean, you square. That was pretty much a square up. You're approaching the square up level once more. Sorry, once more. Wrong chart. But I think every altcoin is following a little bit at least. Oh my God, man. Yep, I mean they all look very similar to Bitcoin. What is it like? Someone sent me something about the correlation between Bitcoin price action and all the altcoins. It's almost been like in the past like month and a half, like almost identical, everything.
It's finally our time, Nutty. Bitcoin gonna make us rich. Smashing resistance. 7,400, here we come. Kings.
So, Will James, man, thanks for the 10.
Bruh.
Appreciate it. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 6,600 right now and climbing 6,605 just a second ago. Highest high, man. And climbing 6,800. If you can break this right here, look left. What do we got going on? Resistance wise. Oh my God, right there. May 20 or May 16th, 2019 level. But then you got back here Here it is, right? You can see just a little bit right there, that 6630 area. There's all kinds of mini resistances here, but you think the major one is 6800. It is very possible we could see that with that high or low. Are you really going to stop at 6600 again, man, before running up to test 6800 once more? Come on, give us the 6800 for the ascending triangle memes. Thanks. You typing in the chat was useless, Crocodile, so no one even saw what you said. Enjoy wasting your time. It's not just Doge, JC Fiscus. It's the 1 year anniversary of a legendary pump on Bitcoin, where you're just confined within a pattern of accumulation and a sell wall that's horizontal, ascending triangle. Which is last year, Bitcoin had the same thing going on. You know, it was really like the most, Binance was the best, I think. Let's go to that. You know what? Put it on the other screen. I'll show you. The daily. Yeah, so Binance. This was back in December, really, where you had this pattern, right? Horizontal line, resistance, and then upsloping support. I don't know, it looked better. It's kind of like this, yeah. Y'all don't remember this? This time last year. This was April 1st, man. Broke out. We broke the wall. We were White Walkers. Took over the entire Westeros and Essos by the end of it. So we've seen patterns like this occur as major reversals of the upside, but I don't know if that is how it's gonna go for us this time. All right, you see this, and you got this present time. I mean, there's not much edge on the market right now. It's been so choppy. There was an edge here with the bearish divergence, and right around these areas, there haven't been many signals for a long or short. Right? You wait for signals. That's what real TA is, man. Not, we're going to 1,000 in 3 years maybe because of something. No, that's not helpful to anyone. That doesn't give anyone an edge on the market. Okay. Use coinciding variables to gain an edge. So, you know, at that time, once you have the edge, you can then go long and you have a higher probability of it playing out in your favor. $65.70 on Bitcoin. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Kind of a wild day. Leave that up like that, and then it's just like, man, you can talk about someone, I mean, an asset that was devastated today. Carnival cruise lines, right? Down 33% today. So scrub rally and you're dumping, you're already back to the same levels. Look at the volume that came in on the selling today, and you closed at session lows. You're gonna break below 787 soon, dude. It's not gonna double bottom. It's not even oversold on the daily at these levels. That's so bad. Set up to get destroyed. I mean, why not? Why would it not get destroyed and go back to the 1990 levels? What was it, 1992 or 3? You broke below, and look where you closed today. You closed below critical support at 965. I mean, your next like real resistance support's like 630. I mean, that's like 1992 levels. But it's like across the markets, man, like cruise lines and then airline companies, right? That's CCL. You go to RCL, it's the same story. Then you can go to American Airlines. Down 12.31% today. Just domed. Look, you just gapping down. Awful. Hidden bearish divergence, of course, like everything else. You're not oversold, so if it gets bad this week, you could easily break your multi-year lows and come on down to the 886, 809. Figured that'd be somewhere we go to anyway in time. But then if you don't hold the 886, which isn't really much of a actual support, you will be seeing 2011 levels at $4.05, if you can even believe it right now. It's awful, man. So it's like cruise lines, airlines, banking, dude. Wells Fargo down 7.42% today. Domed, gap down, awful. Near multi-year lows. Things don't pick up. That you'll be seeing much lower. You'll be seeing the multi-year lows again. You'll see 2286. That's, I think, the target in time anyway. Yeah, look down here. That's pretty much where you're going on Wells Fargo. See you there. 23 bucks. Dude, it's real bad. Real bad. Coronavirus. Doing serious damage to the world economy, and it's showing on the charts. You might have already forgotten about it, last week when we had our little reflexive scrub rally. We got to a 38% retrace from all-time highs. Zero X of ES, the S&P futures keeps breaking down. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course, right? I mean, futures they're okay though, aren't they? Yeah, it's okay. And for now, it's still making a lower high than your previous high. So it could begin to start selling. If it's going to continue on doing this, it could be selling off soon. That's a deep high to low retrace. So maybe it's the end. Dude, this is the 5 minute, so it's a scrub chart. Up 0.84% on futures. Better than limiting down. Housing crisis next. Yeah, Airbnb. Gonna help with that, right? You want to see some sad stuff? Let's go to just a random altcoin. Neo. Yeah, Neo coin. The Chinese Ethereum at a resistance, $6.66.6. Wow. How are you down? If Bitcoin is up, just had a rally from 6,200 all the way up to 6,600. How are you down today? 1.11%. Underperformer, but you know what it is, man. It's like a bearish range, and you just hit the bottom of it. You fell below it. I mean, you got all the way down to $3.92 before rallying. So that just, to me, bearish consolidation. That could go much higher, but eventually you think it would break down again if market conditions stay bearish. Isn't Neo a token? Sure, whatever. It's an asset on a chart. That's literally what it is, right? We already had 3.0 Black Mondays. We had 3 Black Mondays already. Today, or Monday, was not a Black Monday. It ended up being okay. Hold on a sec. Yeah, be sure to join the Discord when you can. Crazy, man. Shadow banned. I want shadow banned. What did I even do? Here's the Discord link. Gotta love it, man. I know it. When my number's down like that, when Bitcoin's doing stuff, it's like crazy. Other people aren't shadow banned. Go figure. So 65.79 just a second ago. I mean, you're very close to the highs of the day. I mean, you're close to the highest highs since 4 days ago. I did start streaming while Trump was talking. Yeah, but that I'm not playing his stuff, so why would I get banned to that? That doesn't make any sense. So just covering this stuff. Good Lord, there's like no news. I can tell when there's the same article that gets posted 70 times. Holy crap. So now, let's see, what are we at? Oh my God, we're getting so close, chat. Less than 100,000 away from 1 million confirmed cases. 46,000 deaths confirmed. Probably more on confirmed case. I mean, unconfirmed deaths and diagnosis. I mean, that's these numbers are off. And they're more conservative, I'm sure. It's just reports. There's not even enough test kits for people to even know if they have the virus. Unemployment data tomorrow, yeah. Adjust the stream name to what? What would adjusting the stream name do? Clickbait titles. Oh my God. There was somewhat of an edge on Friday that was implying, sell off because the 4-hour hidden bearish divergence. But now you've sold off, you've gapped down. And now I don't know if that's going to continue. It seems possible. Oh my God, man. Bitcoin is pretty much frozen. It's stuck, dude. Literally stuck. Stable coin. Confirmed. So we'll keep my eye on it. Look at the Qs. QQQ. Hit that major resistance, right? The one we're talking about. Oh my God, how will it even break it? It didn't. It couldn't break it. Way too much. Because there wasn't much resistance above that. And that's when we thought. And it was a 38% retrace too. So, and you had the hidden bearish divergence. It was just so many things like, how could you break that? And look where we are now. We ran and back tested the old supply line as maybe a demand line. But, down 4.25%. $8. Not good. So it's the same situation as the S&P, Dow Jones, Nasdaq. We'll see what happens, man. Futures just sitting sideways. We have no idea what FYX is doing now, dude. He changes his position every single day, so I don't know. So Park Stream Productions, yeah, dude, of course, but heart disease isn't contagious. You can prevent heart disease, man. And guess what? This virus, or anyone with cardiovascular issues, all those people die every year from it, well, they'll get wrecked. I mean, that the virus preys on weak cardiovascular health, so. Dang, man, I figured there'd be more hype in the chat. I mean, what do you want from Bitcoin? Is a rally from 6,200 to 6,600 not enough to get people being like, oh, holy crap, it's doing something? You wouldn't even know Bitcoin pumped. So I've been live now about an hour. You know. If you're enjoying it, like button, bell sub. Oh my god, thanks. Oh, you can talk about Microsoft getting rejected yesterday and then falling through today with selling. Right? You mean you got all the way up to 164.84 at the height yesterday, and now you're at 152.11, down 3.55%. Crazy. But hey, what does that mean? Just from your high to low, 50%. That's like the common retrace area before you reverse the downside. You did it perfectly here, man. The song? It's called Electric Sheep by Orphid. Oh, it's DZAM. Hey.
Bruh.
What's going on, DZAM? Good to see you. Thanks for the 5 super chat. You're amazing. Steamroll Connect. That's all I'm going to say. Here we go. So the future's finally moving a little bit. Chomsky, good man, not letting his emotions get involved.
Where are all the tip haters? F YouTube for the shadow ban. Much love, Mitch. Hype in the chat, peeps. 0.000659000 BTC.
Rich Toshi, thanks to $4.31 of Bitcoin. The crypto contribution. Good to see it's working today.
Bruh.
Seems like almost every day we got issues. At least a few of them. All right. Thank y'all. Amazing. So what were we talking about just moments ago? Just looking at previous peaks, right? You were a deep retrace, 886, whatever. All right, well, if you're scrubby, I don't care what time scale it is. High to low, get these 886s and stuff. That's where you can reverse, starting to now. No idea it's going to make a lower low. Sorry to hear that, Dr. Rex, man. I don't know, man, like going short now on the stock market after it just dropped like 5%. I mean, futures could wreck you. I don't know if it's over, right? We don't know if the reflexive rally is done. You could pivot, make a higher low, and then rally again to eventually the 50% retrace. Ryan Sommers, thanks for the $9.99 super chat. Monero in the jar. Thank you, man. Support y'all show is amazing, and I'm, again, just super grateful for y'all. Yeah, altcoins just barely moving. I mean, somehow Bitcoin's up 2% and it was down like 3% like 2 hours ago. Yeah, we were in power hour. Forgot, yeah. Logo on the 8s. Oh my god, man.
Bruh.
$65.57. Ascending triangle, head and shoulders. What say you, chat? Which one is it? It's probably just upsloping consolidation, and it's not really a confirmed pattern at all of anything. It's just, yes, you crashed from 10,565, and now you're consolidating, and you're trying to figure out where is the top gonna be. You may not even found the top up here at 7,000. You could go higher, and we know that based on knowing what a common retrace is with Fibonacci. So if you don't know Fibonacci, you have no idea what's weird and what's not for an asset after an impulse. You know, you'd have no idea if you don't know Fibs. If you get to 7,200, you may think we're in a bull run. Or if we get to 79.64, you think, oh my god, this is it, we're gonna be kings. And that is like an area where you can majorly reverse downside bad. So where we were was just in the midst of it, and now you're just making higher lows. No one's yelling 8K, but that's the 618 around it. Of course, yeah, we haven't broken anything. I'm not saying we have. We're talking about scenarios and Fibonacci. It's educational. I don't know, man. Macro conditions were so much different last year. April 1st, April 2nd, even with that pump on Bitcoin. Market was fine. Yeah, stock market was fine. The economy was fine. You know, everyone was going to work. You know what you were doing 1 year ago. Chat, I need to hear, did you get anyone today for April Fool's Day? And if you did, let me know how you got them. Be fun to just read that. You believe we're going to 5,700. 5,700 down here, man. If you can't make a higher high, sure. You know, if you come up and test 6,700, which we never even did, that's where the traders settled up. Or there on March 20th. You never touched that. So, I mean, pretty terrible, right? Like, you made a positive Momo Island. Now you're creating one again immediately. It's like, how high will it go? You got to break like 66.30 or whatever. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Alexander Hill, I'm in the chat. Let's go.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Wow, Alexander, man. Thanks so much. Join the Patreon. You to Jesus, man. Be sure to sync up your Patreon with the Discord so you can join us. Yeah, thanks for everyone joining Patreon today, man. It is the first of the month. It is the best time to join. 151 patrons strong. That is just overwhelming joy. I just don't even know, man. 151 of y'all sticking with me, even though the global economy is pretty much shut down, and we're going to be stuck online for at least another month with social distancing lasting until April 30th. I mean, that was like what President Trump wants. But, you know, statewide, you know, different states got different policies. That's a rare one, Gerard. Very rare. Toilet paper coin. Boogaloo. Yeah, dude. Let's see. We got like less than an hour to daily close. So what are you talking about, dude? Bearish 5-0? Oh, maybe. You're talking about X, A, B, C, D. No, sorry, 0, X, A, B, C, D. 50% retrace. Did you get a 50% retrace though? Not yet. He's talking about a bearish 5-0, which is like a little bit more complex than a shark. 0, X, A, B, C, and then D is the 50% at 84.61. I mean, I'm assuming that's what you mean. And it would make sense if you could. You already have a put on it before we got there. Jonathan, I'm not sure, man. Tech Viking told people on Messenger they were streaming live on Facebook. They freaked out. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Might need to do that to somebody. Awesome. $70 put. I'm just confused. I gotta get clarification from you. You gotta type something back, okay, for me to be able to talk about it, all right? Because this is the entry for a short on a bearish 5-0 right here, 84.50. I don't know if you'll get there. No idea. Look at that receding volume on the rally. Terrible. Filled a gap. Maybe you get there. Maybe. Not in market conditions. Stay bearish. And here you go. Starting to sell off a little bit more. Right. 20,847 on the Dow Jones. 2458 on the S&P 500. Holy crap, man. You did take it a little early. But there you go. At least you know that is it right there. So if it climbs, I mean, you just gotta be careful. I guess you gotta put, so you're only gonna lose what you put in anyway. Can't lose any more than that. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense because you got, look at this insane amount of hidden bearish divergence. It hadn't matured yet, but dang, that's high. That's the highest level of positive momentum NVS has seen. Oh, crap, I can't see. The highest level NVS has seen maybe ever. Yeah, high. Okay, so you hear that, man? That's why this might be real good, because you're now making the highest level positive momentum in history on the daily, near 50% retrace, and that only means hidden bearish divergence no matter what. So yeah, reversal downside could be coming soon. Sure. Nice one, NVS. No streaming lags? I don't know, man. I mean, chat, dead chat. Oh my god, what happened? It's so tough. These assets, man, are just like, all these assets, man, they don't have many patterns, do they? Or you got like Nike, just looking at it, yeah, the rising wedge, it played out, and now you're getting that reflexive rally, but now you're just gapping down. You're down 4.24%.
Is that a joint?
I mean, how deep have you retraced here on Nike? %, 61%. In between the 50%, 618. So you reversed at pretty reasonable area, pretty believable area. And, you know, there you go. Like, today, what's happened on the indices and a lot of these assets is you now are losing your positive momentum. So now it's like you can say that you've got like maturing hidden bearish divergence, where, you know, just saying impending price action continuation to the downside. So we could see lower lows here. Very possible. 48 minutes till the daily candle close on Bitcoin. So there could be fall through, but the gaps, man, the gaps could fill, and then you know, in 2-3 days we start selling off again. Look at the gaps down here to be filled. 72.35. That seems very likely we would fill that in time. You're back above critical supports. May 2019 level. I mean, look at this. November, December 2018. So falling back below that, very bad. Right? You don't want to see that. Gonna be like another 7-point drop. Alright, so look out everywhere. Hidden bearish divergence on the daily is now becoming real. Who won meme of the month? Did I win? I think I may have won meme of the month for the first time in history, but we'd have to check it. let's just scroll a little bit together. My Pepe. It's like My Little Pony, but for My Little Pepes.
Bruh.
Nice one. Hey there, Mitch. I see you just felt like walking. There's Corona beer. That is a baseball bat. Oh my god, it's my house, man. It's like The Walking Dead.
I just felt like
Walking. Run like, oh my god, up in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh. Bruh.
Thank you, Ron Man. Welcome to the party. You're amazing, dude. Thank you. Be sure to join us into Patreon chat. We're lit in there. All students waiting on their webcams at 8 in the morning, waiting for class start. Dude, I don't know who most of these people are at all. You know, some are fake, but look, it's what's his name? I'm Martin Garrix, but the other guy that looks like me. Stupid, man. That's not a meme. XRP pumping, get triggered. So stupid, dude. We accept the reality of the world with which we are presented. It's as simple as that. It's the Truman Show guy with my face. It's kind of ugly. Oh my god, Leo J, up in the chat.
Is that a joint?
Bruh. Bruh.
Thank you, Leo J. Welcome. Glad to have you. Be sure to join us in the Patreon chat, man. Thank you, dude. Yep. To-do list, nothing. You gotta find stuff to do now, man. You're isolated. Take a freedom pre? Sure, dude. Stadium Kings, we'll do it. This is real, dude. Watching the price action tonight. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Let me pull a Bitcoin. Have that over on the right so we can watch it at the same time. There you go. It's gonna be pretty. That's perfect, dude. Right? You never miss a tick. Yeah, it's like bulls, whales. Oh my god, we're gonna pump. No, because it was like 6,800, and it was like we were looking bearish, but it just kept trying to break 6,800, and it was just messing with everyone's mind. It was such a head game on Bitcoin. I remember. There's Whippy. I don't need TA. Bearish divergence 6,800. Bearish divergence at $6,669. Nice. I don't know. TA initial will be starting in a moment. Thank you. That was a good one. Very cool. Thank you, Adam West, for that. Why do I hear XRP backholders? I don't know. Is this never gonna give you up or something? Oh, y'all haven't seen this? I don't even know, man. Has anyone seen this, chat? Some of y'all have. I've done it like twice, but it's like the spaceship stream.
Dow Jones 30K. Oh my god, chat, what's going on? Our system's breaking right now. Hold on. Hold on. Chat. We're going down. Chat, look out. 25,000. 24,000. Oh, brace for impact. I love you, chat. What's going on? 20K. We're gonna break it. Oh.
Yeah, dude, that's just in the of the month, whatever.
God.
Whatever. If you missed it, get wrecked, dude. It was a good one. Crypto Fractal. It's Kangios.
22.
Watching in the morning. Beautiful, man. I don't know. Can't tell him I did. I don't know. I posted this one. No buying signals on Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin dumps. I can't believe Bears did this. Oh, this is Whippy in general chat. I'm only down $450,000. Meh. Whippy IRL. Oh my god, dude. What is this? The FYXX saved by 0? Huh? It's like a record or something? I never even saw that one. Nice.
Bruh.
Dude, how did I miss some of these? Oh yeah, here's a good one. Wayne coming in with 11 votes on this one. WRAY, the morning zoo. And then you got the sex bots, right? Mitch Television, it's MTV, it's real. And then you got the corn. Very nice. What is this? MLGTA. Oh yeah, because we were doing the montage parody jokes. Fantastic. Bukowski's there. It's me with the Australian hat on, dude. I don't know, man. Rising 3 methods. Rising 3 Doritos. Is that what it is? Josh Nordzik, man. I'm in the chat. Let's go. Oh my god.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Josh, man. Welcome. Glad to have you. Thank you, man. Dude, all the support. Best stage one Patreon is today, and it's just the best way to support the stream. If you care about the stream, if you want to learn how to swing trade and stuff, I mean, it's a great way. It's like you get your cake and eat it too. Why do I hear boss music? Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pretty much, mods. Chinese virus. I don't know, man. It's not my face. ACG, I just went short on an essential food delivery service. PO9. I don't know, dude. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, this is a good one. Getting liquid. This is FYX, and he's with his girlfriend a solid trading plan, and he's looking at getting liquidated. Oh, yeah. That's terrible. Black plasma. Gross. Robin Good. Robin Good. Rex Street Boys. Dude, we get so many entries in the month. It's insane.
Bruh.
I've never seen this one. What the? It's like Silence of the Lambs or something. Olmec, should we buy now? The legend of the hidden divergence is real. Respect the TA, my friend, or he gets the dump again. Oh, I don't get it. Now we got same thing going on. Mr. Elixir. What is this? Meme of the month? Huh? I don't know what this is, man.
Paging the bathrooms for Mike Oxmall. Mike Oxmall, your TA is needed. Happy
Oh my god. Rush Pabs, did you also tip? Paging the bathrooms for Mike Oxmall. The TA is needed. Dude, I didn't even know. Alright, I had no idea. Yup, you can get out. I've got another gap down for you. Yeah, this is when the crash is happening. Market volatility is too dang high. Yes. Dude, Pepe Sylvia. I get it, man. I get it. This one's so funny. I laughed so hard because we're talking about one of my best friends who opened a business in January. And we were all talking about, we talked to some guy on the internet and he said, you're screwed. And this is my buddy, I guess. So after everything I've showed you, are you ready to sign up? Oh my god. Yeah. It's like Black Plasma, Wayne Batson, and then Aussie HG getting wrecked, yes. Okay. The entries. We're getting to the end, man. Let's see. We're at, only got a couple more days left. This is March Madness. This is Bitcoin. Okay. Here we go. FYX. He's buying the SPY. 279. I don't know, dude. While that's even there. Yep. Corona. Jesus. Fading bull. Yes. What is some of this stuff? Bahamas. McDonald's. Oh, I love this one. Turnaround Tuesday. They've done studies, 100% of the time. It works every time. It actually ended up playing out every time. Yep. He had it like this at first, 60% of the time. I corrected him. Alright, anyway. Just a small correction. I'll enter here. Monday, destroyed. Whatever. I don't know. Meh. God, dude. There's so many freaking memes. Stock market's already lower. It can't go any lower, any further, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, here it is, man. The winner, it looks like. Can I cast my own vote? Boom, 19. When you're FYX and haven't shown your put position in 5 minutes, because he was doing it every 5 minutes, man. And everyone knew it, and so that is why I got, ended up getting the most votes. So it does seem like maybe I won for the first time ever. When the bots enter the chat. Yep. Oh, this is nice one, Bradford. Bitcoin 80 stream on episode 888 on the 8th of March with 888 people watching, dude.
Bruh.
Unreal. Okay, yeah. Okay. What virus? I don't get it, Stay-at-home Kings. A stock market crash is worse than a divorce. You lose half your money and your wife is still around. Oh my god. There you have it, man. I don't know, man. Dude, some of these are so weird. Look at this. What is this? Canadian tuxedo, man. That's right, man. That's right. Inverse double head and shoulders pattern, man. Dogecoin to $1. It's a meme in itself. Yeah, forget slug day. Get wrecked. Dude, I mean, I always go through it at the beginning of the month, but it's never, I don't think we've ever had this many contributions to potential meme of the month. Meet our team, Robinhood developers, because you remember at the beginning of March, it was like Robinhood on Black Monday didn't work the whole day because of leap year or something. And this is the Robinhood team. Hey man, we're on our phones. Sir Robbins of Recthood.
Bruh.
Unreal, man. Unreal. I'm not effing selling because Robinhood won't let me, man. That should be it, right? That's 3-1 media. A major world issues the media looking at a fish. A redfish. Human Spanish flu, coronavirus. Well, I mean, come on, dude. This was a long time ago. That was 3-1. That was it. That was the first contribution of the month. Wow. What an epic journey it's been, chat. So all I gotta say is, oh, look at this today. Honey, tie me up and do whatever you want, honey. He's watching my show, man. Oh my god. Dude, that's an old stream, man. Look at the pint glass jar. That's really old school. I think it's like a Viking stream from the old days. Wow. How'd you even find that picture? Okay, sorry. The red herring? Red herring, dude. Tell me more about that one, dude. Yeah, so you got to see Bitcoin live price action with some memes at the same time. I'm sorry, man. It's like once a month we do it. So, based on the votes, you voted. I did it because I had to. Because FYX was becoming a monster, right? He was just posting his put position. It was like, wow, dude. We get it. You're in puts. You're making money. The crash is happening. So it was just an impulse. And it was like, man, I posted it in general chat. It's not about what should win. It's about what has the most votes every month. FYX is still banned. Yeah, if we mods have to think about creating a course, and if he can pass the course, he should be unbanned or something. It's like, oh yeah, if he answers and knows the actual TOS like the back of his hand, maybe he won't commit infractions to get banned. I don't know. I haven't watched Tiger King yet. I watched the first episode. That's it so far. The unbanned trials. Yes. And we can keep you posted on it, of course. So what a daily candle, if you can even believe it. You are in the abyss. It was all over for Bitcoin, 61.50. And now look at you now, man. Making those higher, the bullish engulfing candle, getting some follow through price action off of it. Wow. Holding on to positive momentum, not waning anymore. And my God, you're 47, you're in neutral territory in the RSI. So we know it could continue higher based on Fibonacci. Sure, but here's your crash. Here's your upsloping consolidation. Look at this receding volume on higher. Dude, that's not a bullish thing. That's not bullish price action. So it's like the Office episode when Dwight has the hay fair, and he's looking for his hay king, and last minute he picks himself. Oh, hail your hay king! 65.83 on Bitcoin. Wow. Pump the likes. Is that true? Are we pumping likes, chat? 245 on a day stream with Bitcoin up 2%, 2.5% now. Man, I don't even know what to do. I get more likes when Bitcoin's doing nothing. Jeez. Did I offend somebody? Trial by combat. Yeah, we could do that. FYX versus HG or something. Or PO9, right? Does this daily close invalidate the head and shoulders? There was never head and shoulders on the daily. And I mean, look, if you can't break 66.89, that could be a reversal point. That's where traders settled up, and could be resistance, and you could reverse there. I don't know. It's just a higher low, and I think where you are now, there's like some 6,600 support, resistance, but eventually you could see 6,800 again, and that's where this idea comes into the cards. Been talking about it for a few days now. The ascending triangle, possibly. Yeah, he needs flashcards. The bots are back, chat. We did it, man. What do you think about the S&P today? Not so good, man, right? It's like hidden bearish divergence is playing out. And it happened with a gap down and then some follow through price action throughout the day. There were no bids today, really, until the end of the day, where it was just traders settling up because, you know, people don't want to be holding positions because of how erratic and irrational the futures are and where we could just open tomorrow, you know. So, man, you are so close to your session highs right now, chat. It's great. Futures are fine, pivoting and trying to rally again. What's up, Charizard? Good to see you, man. Here we go, 65.99 on sale. Cabo. There it is, 6,600 again. So we're just dollars off the highs of the day. So just watching it intently. We know there's less than 30 minutes to go until your daily candle close, and it will be the first daily candle close of the month. How about it, man? Nice debating attempt. Get wrecked, dude. There it is. Session high, 66.25. Oh my God. Right back up to that wick from yesterday. Seems a little bit more real this time. 66.30. 66.45, chat. April Fool's Day pump. Just like last year. 66.60, highest high of the day right there. 66.66, oh my God, chat. 66.69.
You took all the bread we ate last night. And I can't get the delivery company to deliver me some flour to make more. Go and buy yourself some toilet paper token, it looks an interesting project. CBS Matt.
Alright, I'll take a look at Toilet Paper Coin Connect. Thank you so much, Unemployed Baker, for the bread.
Bruh.
Needed during these trying, troubling times. Holy crap, chat, we're going. 66.90, just a second. There it is again. So it does seem more and more likely that 6,800 is in sight. I mean, that's like the next area of resistance. That could be wrong. And then you've got the wickage up here, which is like $7,000. So 27 minutes, man. We're pumping like really well now. I mean, Bitcoin is now up 4.3%.
Is that a joint?
Oh, inverse head and shoulders on the, I don't know, the neckline not really well defined if that's the case. Marco, man. 67, man. Let's go. Beautiful. Oh my god, 66. We just did 67.44 for a moment. The high of the day, yeah, 67.44.99. I mean, that just hit seconds ago. Volatility getting a little freaking wild, man. Is it a fake out? Well, you haven't broken out of anything, right? It does seem like you're still confined within the parameters of a large structure that started its development between March 20th and March 23rd, right? So you got accumulation and you've got a sell wall. I mean, inverse head and shoulders. Whoa! So I'm a little more scaled out on my other chart. Short at 6,800 if we reach it. But what if it goes up to 7K like it did on those wicks? Do we have an edge?
Short at 6.8 if we reach it.
Do we have an edge on the market? Truly? When you're just making higher lows and you've got a sell wall, I mean, that's kind of bullish. If we get there, and if when we get there we're showing a high and then you get that higher high and we stay there for a while without breaking, yeah, you could be in the midst of maybe developing some divergence. Look, a high, and then it's like a high, it'd be the same high. So this is a lower high. So it would just be from this histogram to this one. So you could end up getting an edge, but might not be large. You're not oversold. You could, look, you're at 65. You're in bullish territory in the 4 hour now. So you could become overbought soon. So not really well-formed divergence yet on the MACD. Why'd I prefer to put trend lines on the ends of wicks instead of congestion areas? Ends of wicks instead of congestion areas. Well, I mean, the yellow line here is historical. You have to look left to see it. It has nothing to do here, but it's very well respected. Look left. History. Look at these peaks. All right, tons of resistance there at 6,800. And in breaking 6,800 for real, you could definitely see 7,400. That's like the next major resistance. Right there. So you're just knocking on that door. Let's see if we can get a third knock. So that's what's going on. I don't know what you're asking really about congestion areas. Happening pump? I don't know, April Fool's Day pump for now. And, you know, if you break 6,800 for real, which we haven't been able to do yet, if you can, it does seem very likely you'd see 7,400. We know that. And just everything's confined, right? You've got the peaks and you've got the valleys, the reaction highs and the reaction lows. That's how you draw an ascending triangle. I think futures are fine too. Yep. Up 0.87% on the Dow Jones and up 0.76% on the S&P. Oh my God, is that a 5 minutes inverse head and shoulders, man? Who cares if it is? Doesn't matter. Change the title. Oh yeah, I should change the title. What the heck am I thinking? You're right. Bitcoin pumping. There you go. Changed it for you. All right. Good idea. Thank you, Bashan. That's a good question. Probably the white line, but it's good news, man. Like, you think about it like this, the way we always look at ascending triangles, and this could be wrong or something, but look, you had this accumulation, right, the higher lows, and all of a sudden it's like you made an even higher low. So it's like now we anchor here. And so what does that tell you? There is an acceleration of demand, right? Even more people own this asset than before. But, you know, they would have owned more here, but you now are pivoting at a much higher angle. The angle of ascent is higher, meaning more demand than before. So that's kind of bullish price action. Jacob, I highly doubt it, man. Okay. This is a pump. Yeah, man, maybe. That's right. We trade off a bunch of variables that are trying to tell us the same thing. Thanks for the 555 people here. Wow, man, 5 likes away from 300. Are you serious? Thank y'all. That's actually a pretty good ratio since I'm shadow banned, right? Just keep it on the screen. I mean, why look at my ugly face when you can look at Bitcoin, right? Of course. And we're less than 15 subs away from 23,802. Mod's falling asleep. So 20 minutes, man. We're running out the clock. I mean, live 1 hour and 40 minutes now. See if we can close on some serious strength. I mean, this is seriously strong. No matter where you, if you close like where you are now, it's still strong. Okay, bullish engulfing candle, gorgeous. Thanks, Joseph. $23,000 subs in play. Huh? What do you mean? Crypto trend trader. This price action reminds him of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste out of the tube. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic on both sides. I agree. That's right, Bradford. Isn't the yellow line what? When does it become unimportant? When you break it with a daily candle close confirmation? Heck, man, even a 4-hour candle close confirmation would be nice. But we could never do it. You know this, if you watch the stream, this was plotted, 6822 was plotted long before the price action ever touched it and correlated with it. So it's like, just because we look left. So when you can get a daily candle close above it, that's when I'll feel more comfortable. Because even with these wicks up here, I think that I would hold more importance on this 6822 area than the top, because they're just two price action intraday wicks. Where this, you know, like looking left based on history, the price action correlation with Bitcoin is if it breaks this with candle close confirmation, then you almost immediately run up to 7,400 every time. What just happened? Regonomics, thanks for the $1.79 contribution. Sorry, it's like a $3 minimum for that. Isn't the volume worrying? I mean, it's been continuing to recede the whole way up on the daily. It's kind of crap. Yeah, I mean, that's a form of divergence in itself, which isn't really bullish. Yeah, the red line's a 200 moving average on the 4 hour right now. Yep. So either way, man, you know, I know we can go higher, but you just got to keep in mind, this is coming off a freaking crash, man. You crashed. And you're going to rally, and you could rally, continue to rally for the next month, and eventually make it to 79.64. It is very possible that could happen. But just know, even at the 618, that is where a major reversal of the downside could occur again. So just, I get it. We can be happy for Bitcoin, but we know, like, you're just in the middle of the golden zone where you did reverse, but you're pivoting, making higher lows. So we could go again, and we could see higher levels in the golden zone now, because we're establishing accumulation for now. Whatever, man. Gag gamer, whatever, dude. We are above the 200-week moving average, Vincent. Above it. Miraculously. This rally right here got us above it. So it's good to see that bullish engulfing candle a couple days ago was manifested into some fall through price action, but not enough fall through price action to make you have higher highs yet. Where the highest level where traders have settled up on the daily is around 67.60. So you're still not there yet. It'd be nice to close this day above those areas, but you might have to wait till tomorrow or never, right? And I'm talking about the volume receding. That is, you're making higher levels and you just keep losing your volume. I mean, that's signature bearish price action volume correlation. Haven't had negative momentum on Bitcoin since March 20th. You're starting to lose it, and then all of a sudden you're starting to build it again. When happening dump, it already happened, and we got cut in half. Bitcoin's price got cut in half, 10,565, and it got all the way down to 3,800 at one point. You just got word Omar's about to log in.
Bruh.
He wants a word. Imagine if he came in and presented a good argument and started talking about Fibonacci and was pleasant and polite to people. How much further Omar would have gone in this community and many other communities, I'm sure. Well, let's be real, man. He wasn't gonna do it. Mexican peso got obliterated today. Let's go, peso.
Is that a
Dollar
joint?
balance. Just wanted to say thanks as always. Cheers, Mon. Clinking beer mugs. Clinking beer mugs.
Illumina P, man, thanks for 420. Is that joint contribution? 420 every day this month. Every day, man. Thank you, dude. Have a good one. Since you said you got to bounce. Make sure to land on your feet, though, when you do bounce. Alright? We're doing things, chat. 66.59, but not making higher highs yet. Come on, man. Break 68.22 for real, not what you've been doing at it. Talk about break it. If you do break it for real, you could see, you probably will see 7,400. Are we forming a head and shoulders pattern? I mean, it's still in the cards, I guess, but if you say are we developing a head and shoulders pattern, at the same time you could say, well, we're maybe forming an ascending triangle. Right, because you can't say there's a confirmed head and shoulders pattern until the neckline breaks. This is the neckline right here, this white upsloping support. The accumulation demand line. So you can say maybe it's still in development. Yes, maybe.
Mitch, Can you cover CCL, please?
Yeah, we looked at it a little bit earlier in the stream. How you okay? Look at it again. Just devastated. I mean, down 33%. And it actually is the lowest low where traders settled up today of the entire crash, right? Because back March 18th. DZM Tibbin $5 super chat. What's up?
Bruh.
Thanks for the 10. I can have steamroll. Thank you. I don't know. I don't want to force my hand or give anything away. All right. Thank you, DZAM. Do you see this, DZAM? How scary this is? $8.80. So again, like where traders settled up on March 17th was $9.28. You settled up today at $8.80. I do think in time, 632 is in the cards. It's 1992 resistance. Something else we also talked about was look at this violent amount of selling at your lowest level of the entire crash on immense amount of volume. I mean, we're talking highest level of volume CCL has seen maybe ever. I can't see, but you can see it's historical amounts of selling pressure and volume came in today. So to break you out for real below a critical support. So probably going to see it at 6:30 in time. I don't know how long it'll take to get there, but it's coming, man. Jeez. How you okay? I hope you weren't long on this. Can't remember. I don't know what y'all are doing in general chat most of the time. Was it cheaper then? When? Saturday, when? You weren't driving? What's scary, DZAM? What is scary? 66.74. 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go until your daily candle close. The first day of the month. First day of the month being the best time to join the Patreon. If you want to support the stream and you maybe want to learn a little bit more how I chart and analyze and look for trade setups. So, that's the main reason why you join is to support what I do every day because you want me coming back. But I think the second most important thing is the investment in yourself you can make by taking time to watch all the videos that are in the Patreon. And then after that, there are trade setups that we post when it's appropriate. It hasn't been very appropriate with the crashes going on lately. Unstable market conditions aren't very good for swing traders, but the more time goes by, the more opportunity, the higher the probability that opportunity will present itself again for us. Brave Browser reported 1 million new users from March. Holy crap. I did notice an uptick in, well, it was March though. The last time I've received my Brave Browser rewards from people like contributing to me it was like March 8th. So I think like April 9th I'll get it. But I think that was at an all-time high on BAT contributions through that browser. So kind of a big deal. I don't even know how it works, man. Really. W pattern. I mean, if you're talking about X, A, B, C, D, then it's like where you hit the 886 reverse. I don't know. Not W. Or are you talking about CCL? Oh. Your Brave rewards got cut in half from a bug they have, and they still haven't gotten you your bat back. That's okay, dude. Leon. Bat's on sale, right? It was at like 20 something cents. Now it's like 13 pennies. I mean, Bitcoin bears. I mean, you can be bearish on it, like, but you have to be understanding that, like.
Could you look at dollars now?
Leon, hey man, I'm in the chat. Let's go.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
2 is out of joints. Anon, you just got your thunder stolen by Leon. Thank you for joining the Patreon, dude. And Anon, thank you for 420. Can I look at something? Yes. What was that? Holy crap. JNUG. Isn't that a leveraged ETN or ETF? You know, what is JNUG like inverse, or what is it leverage against or to? Gold miners. So what is that? Is that not dust? Is it dust? Or CDX? Anonymous, let me know what ticker it actually... Or is not CDX, maybe GDX? Comet, I thought it was like Comet. Gold miners. JDST. No, that's a leveraged ETF or an ETN. No, you don't want. I don't want that. I want the underlying asset. That's right. Lil James still session top. Get wrecked. No, man, those are not. Those are all like junior gold miners. God, what is it? I thought it was GDX, man. GDXJ. That's what it is. Been kind of a minute, or maybe my work didn't save last time I looked at it. I remember. Was this not the one? Yeah, this is it, man. This is the one you're looking at to make decisions on those levered ETFs, okay? So you don't want to look at those because there is decay on the assets. You know, you hold that overnight, it's going to mess up like all the valuations. And if it's always decaying, that means the asset's always losing value on a chart. So it's like, what's the point of charting that? Because you're making your decisions on those levered ETFs, ETNs with technical analysis based on the actual asset. And those are derivatives. This is not, all right? So look, you bounce off, look, from the low. Well, I guess this high is off. I mean, it's probably not. My God. Sorry. Just bring it up. So the 1414 fib extension is where it reversed to the upside. Congratulations. Oh my God. Please clap. Bring that back down where it should be. Really right there. So I don't know what you're talking about, shorting or longing here, but it does look like, in a way, some form of consolidation, right? Like maybe 4 hour could be helpful. And kind of just, in a way, looks like a wedge or something, right? It's like you impulse down, you have upsloping consolidation. Thing is, if you can hold above this support for long enough, I wish it was easy, man. There's so much resistance everywhere. You'd think like if you can get above 29.39 and stay there, then you probably would in time make your way back up to $36 or so. That is such a large form of consolidation. Good Lord, man. This looks so much different than everything else in the chart, right? I'll say this. You hadn't seen negative momentum since March 20th, so I'm sure you will soon. But look, this 29.39, rejection. Rejection. 3 days in a row, you rejected this and regarded it as resistance. Resistance. You get it? So are you going short on gold miners? Is that what I think you're doing? Okay. So let's try to plot it as something else. What would you do if you just anchored 1 and 2? It's like you've already broken out, right? If you anchor that way. Of like a rising wedge. Not bullish or anything. But you have to say that there's a crap load of support that you could hold down here, right? I don't see much of an edge. I don't see like exhaustion or anything, right? So for me, this is like me when I don't see an edge. I'm going to try to analyze it the best I can and talk about support resistances, but I don't see bullish divergence. A real pattern, maybe it was a rising wedge, but you broke out and you didn't go anywhere. You didn't dump or anything, so you're below the 200 moving average. Right, you just see it's like kind of range bound, and your lowest point of the range is like 26 bucks, and the high point of the range is like 43 bucks. There you go, man. Sorry, if I saw more of an edge, then I would do all I could to help, but I mean, reflexive rally after a crash. Wow, like everything else across the markets. 5 minutes till takeoff, man. Is that where it's at? Futures doing okay. Yeah, just hanging around, not doing much. 2469, up 0.86% on the S&P. Dow Jones up 0.93%. Hanging around. Not making higher highs yet, but kind of making higher lows for now. Crude is hanging in there. You know, it had this nice rally, consolidating. Volatility is kind of crapping out a little bit, it looks like. And Bitcoin's at 6,661. Man. All right, 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes until your daily candle close. Oh my God, we did it, dude. Big bullish engulfing candle, strong. Impulse candle. Just go ahead and do it real quick, all right? Oh my God, sorry. There you go. Screwed it up.
Bruh.
What's up, Harry? Wow. Nice one, dude. Really? Thanks for the sub, scrub. Oh, Disco Chuck, thanks for the $10, 1 cent super chat. What is up with the 1 penny, dude? Thank you, man. Y'all amazing. All the support today. All the new patrons. 40 seconds to go, chat. Oh, session top? Nah, because super chat doesn't count, unfortunately, for session tops. It's like Patreon. It's just a different thing. Like for stream elements, they're considered different coding. I could create a session top for super chats, but what's the point, you know? Because session top, all right, so if you super chat, YouTube, Google takes 30% of that. So would it be session top? Not really. Okay. A new daily candle has been born. Jesus chimes. Very, very nice. Closed at session highs. Starting to maybe rally at the beginning. 66, 89, 93, 99, 6,700 plus. In rallying. April 2nd now, chat. But it's still the first. 67.30, chat. My God. What are you doing to us, Bitcoin? Asia's awake. Ow. God. Yeah, Asia's awake. Sorry. Let's see 60. We're so close. Just go to 6,800 and touch it. If you're going to fail, just fail. But touch it for us, man. You had no idea it was live because you're not part of the Discord, right? Because we pinged everyone as soon as I went live. Am I okay? Yeah, dude, I'll be fine. All right. I'll be fine. What, dude? Yeah, there's the Discord link. Join the Discord. Hey, it feels interesting, mate. What's up? How you doing? Yes, I have offended the YouTube bots. 67 chat session highs. 67.50. Holy crap. If you look at the daily, you can see, I'm sure we'll go down. But say we break it, I think we might sell off if we go back up, you know. But dude, you're getting close. But you did not close at the highest high of the rally on the daily. You closed at 66.59, but we closed at 67.67 March 24th. So gross, man. Now we gotta wait 24 hours to see if this is gonna be the highest daily candle close of the run, of the rally. That could go to 7,400, even maybe 8,000 if you want to see a 618. So if you're just continuing to climb, continuing to make lower levels of volume every time you make higher highs. Ascending triangle. Yeah, Michael, it's pretty nuts. I mean, the selling though was pathetic. We were talking about in the Discord how trashy the selling was. It was like, what is going on, man? That's so bad. Stock market's like dumping and Bitcoin's not really. It was down, but it wasn't Bitcoin down. You know, we've seen Bitcoin really sell off. This was nothing, dude. It seemed just controlled, methodical, and you just get this explosive bullish engulfing candle that is now turned into higher highs and higher lows. At least in the short term. My God. Thanks for the nearly 600 people tuned in. If you don't know, I guess I'm shadow banned today for some random reason. I don't know, man. Thanks for the 338 likes, man. So 340 likes. Let's see. If we can get to 420 likes in 5 minutes, I'll get a beer and we'll keep this party rolling for at least a little bit longer, okay? Start 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
Okay, there we go. That's it. We get before this beep goes off, we get 420 likes, beer time, extended stream time. That's it, all right? Don't do it for me. Do it because every single day this month is 420. Are you kidding me, man? I really would like to see, before we pull back, it would be nice to see 68.20. I mean, just to touch it, man. We've touched it so many times. Yeah, Anton. We saw it, man, yesterday. It was stupid. Just this huge pamp. Oh God, Monkey S. Are you seriously, man? Holding out on likes? Y'all were, it seems like. Because now we need like nothing, no more likes really. It's already 407. Yeah, it's broken. I mean, this. God. Might as well just get the beer now. So, you know, high on price. You're making a higher high on price. If you can keep this going, you could invalidate any threat of bearish divergence in the 4 hour. That's saying a lot though, because we know how important this resistance is. Because I think if you break this, 7,400 is in the cards. Oh my God, dude. How did y'all get it? Like, y'all did it in like a minute, dude. Really? A freaking minute?
Is that a joint?
Hold on. Let me see if I have one up here. Yeah, I got one up here. Alright, you lucked out. You lucked out, man. Was it previously bullish divergence on the far? No, there wasn't. There was a little bit of bullish divergence on the 60-minute that was discussed on Sunday right here. This is a critical support looking left. If you don't know, it's a really big deal. 58.72. Talking, that's your February 5th, 2018 low. That was that crazy flash crash. But that held coordinates 58.72. So that did hold. What was that, man? I don't even know. Sorry, thanks for the sub. Probably fake sub anyway. From, you know, someone making sexual puns, you know. Garrett, they're just mimicking people in the chat. It's an algo. They get smarter and smarter. There was some on the last hour before the pump too. Was there? Maybe? Yeah, it was that meh type of divergence where it's diverging, but it's just not as clear, and it's stuff a lot of times you don't want to play when it's just like you're making lower lows and you're making lower levels negative momentum. I get it. Normally, that moves like this don't happen. You'll get a scrub rally and then you'll dump again, and then you'll get that separate island from this one, and you make a new one, and that's when the real textbook type divergence appears. Even though, yes, definitively speaking, you're diverging on the lower lows. Okay. But either way, man, you can't say that it wasn't a nice surprise. I mean, dude, the stock market did terrible today. I mean, real bad. Speaking of futures, still, I mean, there you go. The S&P's up around 1%. Same with the Dow Jones. Better than limiting down. All right. I wonder how long it's going to take. See, the thing is, on the 60-minute, you're overbought. 77 on the RSI. Kind of rivaling the same amount of RSI we had March 30th. So it's starting to pull back a little bit. Understandable. Definitely understandable. A lot of liquidations coming in on Bitfinex. Yeah, what side, man? The Bulls or the Bears? I can't believe y'all. I mean, really, dude? Here we go. Here comes the beep. Wow. Record time, chat. But you did it, man. What a joke. So yeah, I mean, like, at the end of the day, you could just say maybe Bitcoin, we don't call it a triangle, but it really is range bound between like 5,700 and 7,000. That it's range bound, and yeah, you're making higher lows now inside of this range. It's very real. Yes, drinking LaCroix. Yeah, right, dude. Michelob Ultra, the water beer, the ultimate water beer. It counts. No, we're just looking at different perspectives. You know, I'm keeping, right, the range here. You can see it, the highs and the lows. And then you got the Bulkowski stuff, right? The potential bullish pattern. It's okay. It's golf beer. What can I do about it, man? Stay-at-home kings, leave the LaCroix consumption to you. Who owns that again? Was it Coca-Cola? Somebody owns it. It's publicly traded. Okay. So, with the pump kind of blah, you know, interest is waning from the audience. I've done all I could. We've covered the indices, we've covered individual assets, looked at golds. Maybe we go back to it. Yeah, like that whole sell-off you had or whatever. You're not really going anywhere. You're not doing what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin is now rallied above this area to higher highs. Gold didn't do that. So gold's now behind. Now, Bitcoin did follow gold like kind of perfectly. The high, the double top, the lower high, it dumped, but then Bitcoin dumped and then rallied resoundingly in the past hour and a half, 2 hours. Anton, that'd be great, man. It'd be wonderful, but you just got to remember, even if it does continue to rally, I mean, between a 38% retrace and a 61.8% retrace from those 10,550 highs, That is, it's a common area at any point in that zone where you can reverse majorly the downside. I'm talking the major dump, like a new daily wave down. Yeah, Catterday, since you can't even find bullions anywhere on the free market. National Beverage Man. Is it NBM ticker? Oil had a pump too. Look at the futures of the oil. Here's your oil. Starting to actually sell off now. I mean, barely anything, dude. But yeah, I mean, since it's nadir level of the entire crash, dump, bear market, whatever. Yeah, it had the rally, it sold off, making the higher lows now, and it's trying to rally again, but not making higher highs yet. Got to break like $21, $22. So, yeah, big old nothing. 1% up. It's an inverse head and shoulders, man. We're gonna pump. My God, get out the MLG parody music. You know, chat. It's kind of... What is this, man? Is this some sort of Bulkowski pattern? Are we gonna be kings? Is it insured?
I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
Sorry. That was a... Wait, did not have it on this? Crap. That failed miserably. My bad. This could be a scam wick. Could it be, man? Could it really? Tegra, April 1st did not kick off the rally. Only for the uninformed. We had already bottomed on Bitcoin for like over a month and a half. The bullish Gartley, the higher lows, the breakout of the channel. If you were watching the stream last year before April 1st, you knew what was going on already. It was already bullish. So, yeah, that was the impulse up where everyone got left behind if they weren't already bullish, which most people weren't bullish at that point. Morning shoot tomorrow? I don't know, man. Again, it's just like, you know. If there's too much supply of me, demand will diminish. It's real life. That's cool, Chalupa, man. An ingot. You should go forging weapons with it. It'd be crazy. Start a YouTube channel or something. You only started watching streams back in July 2019, man. You came in after the FOMO? Jeez. Sorry to hear that, man. Hasn't been very good since July of 2019, where we had some ups and downs. The volatility was still high. But then when it began to subside, dude, it's been a really blah time. Tech guru guy started watching the stream here, chat. Let me bring it up. Give me a minute. He started watching in July, he said, when the bear cipher came to be at the PCZ, we dumped like the Jesus men. I remember Stay at Home Kings. It was like I woke up and Stay at Home King said something in the chat, in the Discord, saying something like, I can't wait to see what Mitch's face looks like when he wakes up. It's going to be unreal. And it was just like the 786. That was the only, there were no real variables with it. And you just dumped. And then the Vegas double bottom rally to make another lower high and then a dump again. And then scrubby. And then, you know, just it's continued on. We got a real nice run. We got an entry down here January 2nd, the whole way up. 50% retrace from your high to low. And that was all she wrote. So now you're attempting to get from the bottom of the channel back to the top, the journey to it. Lots of horizontal line resistance. Tons of it, man. A forest. If you can break 6,800 for real, which we haven't done yet, you should see 7,400 pretty freaking fast. If you break 6,800. Okay? It's a big if. 12-hour streams in June were the best. Oh my god, they were nuts, man. Had ex-girlfriends calling. Had like 3,000 to 4,000 concurrent viewers. Oh my god, those were the days that will probably never return. Well, the 60-minute kind of was showing it. G-Funk, maybe the 30 minutes did it, man. That might have been it, right? That's right. Cryptocurrency college, man. Yeah, I remember I was streaming it. We were White Walkers. Does anyone have that? God, where is it? I'm just typing in White Walker Mitch Ray. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. Highlight Mitch Ray. Let's see. Dang, dude, that's not good. I can't find it. No help. Oh, found it. Found it, dude. I think maybe. Oh, I did find it. Yes. Dude, look at this. Was 1 year ago to the date, chat, alright? Just forget about, you know. Let's just give it a second. It's like late in the stream anyway, so just deal with it. Let's watch it again. I haven't seen it in so long. Game of Thrones was coming out at that time too, so it was like a promo. Welcome, traders. Winter is here. Oh my god. No, I wasn't going for that. I wasn't going for Violet. You look violet. No. Actually, I've technically kind of ruined my webcam. So, kind of screwed. So we're stuck in blue mode as the Night King until further notice. Alright, so, and I don't really want to talk about it, how I did it. It's kind of embarrassing. Sending triangle, Bitcoin. We must break the wall. We must break it if we're to get into Westeros. Okay. We're looking at the tether chart. Tether chart just because it looks so brilliant here. I mean, it's so perfect. 2 reaction highs, 2 reaction lows. We're approaching that second. Or we're approaching for the 3rd time this critical resistance point up at 4,200. All right, currently sitting at 41.43. We've got about an hour and 30 minutes left on the daily candle. You like the blue light? Y'all aren't supposed to like this, okay? I am the Night King right now, and I'm here to destroy this sell wall sometime in the next few hours. Let's go, baby. Tito, man, thanks so much, dude, for joining the Patreon. Dude, thank all of y'all for joining the Patreon today. We've got like 10 new members, because it looks like the wall is gonna come down, maybe, hopefully. And if it doesn't, hey man, it was all because of the bearish divergence we were seeing every time we hit that same sell wall. We would hit lower levels of positive momentum. All right, so I was thinking more and more. I'm like, how do I do this without being really bad about it? Okay, so April Fools. I'm back. Whew. Spirit up to Jesus is back with me. Okay, I'm so about the editing
part of the Night King's army, or the Night King himself. All right. You never see my channel but a minute. You can tell I'm cool, man. Hey, thanks for the sub, dude. Thanks for joining. Dude, look, man, it's just kind of like we've been working our living butts off for the past months, 3 months, right? Looking at these patterns, change their momentum, finally form some structure, for God's sake. And we've been playing them, dude. We've been playing the living crap out of them, and there's so much opportunity. There was. It's almost like New Year's, isn't it? Doesn't it feel kind of like New Year's?
Hold on, there's like one point
on the other side
where it like breaks.
Feels great.
Oh, where's
the wall?
There it is. Yeah, when you break the sell wall, man.
Is anyone else feeling this at all?
That is what we'd be looking for on this ascending triangle if it was to play out, right? Like, you have a sell wall, you have accumulation, there are sell orders here, and it's like if we get back up to it, right, which we haven't yet, but if we could, you break it, it's like you have market participants that continue to buy up this asset, and every time you hit the sell wall, it's like too many sell orders, so you sell off, but every time you sell off, you're making those higher lows. So eventually it comes to a point when you run out of supply, and once that supply line truly gets broken, you bust out to much higher highs, and that's exactly what happened last year on its own ascending triangle. So, you know, dude, I thought there was like one point when we were breaking out when I had like, I can't remember, dude. I thought it was like I had the wall. I don't know, dude. Don't worry about it. It's okay. That was it. Here, I'll post the link if you want to watch the rest of it. It's like a 13-minute video, so here you go. I'm glad we were able to just reminisce. 365 days ago, all that was happening. And man, those were good times, dude. The real good times. Before coronavirus, the communist China virus ruined everything for everyone. My God. Bull. Almost done with this beer. Not much pump left. Not yet. But we know where resistance is just upon us. That's it, chat. Empty beer. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the new members who have joined Discord. Yeah. LHA. Dang. Nico coming in. 10 euros. Is it? Yep. It's gotta be it. Oh my God. Decimated like everything else.
Streams every day. Thumbs up. Greets from Germany. Can you take a look at LHA, Deutsche Lufthansa? If a new recession finds place, I think LHA will go to zero. Sleepy face.
My friend Nico, it's a little late for that. Recession's here. But the problem is, this asset was dumping since December 2017. There's some serious problems going on. Look, you're at the support back from May of 2012. Support from March of 2009. Good Lord. So much support down. Dude, this is like, why? How could it not hold? It's so insane. I mean, yeah, but dude, like you go back to 1980 or 1991, man, and there's support back here, you know? So, yeah, that's all-time lows. 1987. All-time lows right here is 1992 at like 350. So this is where you are. If you can't hold this, if you can't hold $7.88, you're coming down to $6.61. It's that simple, right? You don't hold this, there's your next target, 2003 levels. You don't hold this, you're going down to 458. You don't hold that, you're going to all-time lows. So there are supports. Nickelman. It looks like he should have done it a long time ago, man, right? It sucks because like you impulse and you think we're consolidating 50% 618 retraces, we could be kings now. Nope, just kept on selling.
My father should pull his money out of LHE as fast as he can, and he should jump into Bitcoin for a long term, perhaps. Playful face.
It sucks, dude, because you just airline. It's an airline company. Oh my God, dude. So you're probably, and you're in Germany, which Germany, they already were in a recession, arguably already before coronavirus. So a German airline company, oh my God. You just know if you don't hold this, hey, look where we closed, chat. Someone screenshot this. Well, I mean, you could do it right there. $8 and 0.8 cents equals boob. Oh my god. Did you notice that, Nico? It's an omen that we could be screwed. I'm just saying, man. You don't hold this, you know the next target at least, right? It's 650. You got no help on the oscillators, dude. None. You have nothing. There's no edge to say that this is impending price action versus the upside. So what something we could do is just plot a channel of some sort, I guess. It's so bad, man. Some good news. Look how well confined you are within this channel. You're near the bottom of it, so maybe you could get a bounce. I don't know. It's beautiful though. Gorgeous downtrend. I don't know how to do that, John.
Buzz always out front.
Bruh.
He's buzzing, man. Thanks so much for the 7s. Ethereum Classic in the jar. Much love, dude. Gangs. You seen this buzz? This crazy dumpster fire? But at the same time, it's beautiful in its own way. It just happens to be a beautiful bear, not a beautiful bull. Hey, imagine alt-eyeing. Whoa, what an uptrend, dude. Gorgeous. Now approaching critical resistance. Just kidding. Thank you, Nico, for the $20+ super chat total. I'm blocked in the live list of subscriptions. Yeah, I don't know what I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt anybody, dude. So whatever. And that's why I only have 500 people watching me now, or 450, since it's 2 hours 30 minutes in. It happens, man. I'm sometimes banned or shadow banned, and sometimes I'm not. Just happens to be today. I was. Sideways triangle? What are you talking about? Sideways triangle? I don't even know what a sideways triangle is, dude. To me, it's like it's either a rectangle, head and shoulders, maybe, dude, or ascending triangle. You're good, Bizico. No worries, man. No worries. I'm just messing with you. That's such a weird question. Barbecue sauce or blue cheese? What the heck? It would be like blue cheese or ranch Charizard Chaser. That is a non-weird question, right? Asymmetrical triangle. Nah, man, it's ascending. Look at it. Just look at what's on your screen. It's a horizontal line resistance, sell wall, and then an upsloping support. That is textbook ascending triangle through action lows and highs we need. No, that'd be bearish convergence. That's not divergence. Actually, if you have a lower high on the MACD and a lower high on price, you have to have a higher high on price. And that'd be Class A. If you have a double top, it's Class B. Double top on price. Class C is a double top on the histogram or the oscillator. Mustard or T-bone? Yeah, dude. French fries or Oreos, dude? Good question. Well, normally when we start asking questions like that, that's normally about the time I check out. Okay, so do want to say thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by for a little bit, even though I'm shadow banned. I'm such a bad guy, man. Just trying to help people, give live price action updates, cover the markets, whatever you want, man. All right, sometimes drink a beer. So, freaking love y'all. Thank you, patrons, for joining. We're now at... So we have 152 patrons strong now. Assuming that's up. I don't even know if that's updated, okay? So thanks again. I'll be back tomorrow. You know how it goes. So until next time, respect the TA.
JP, I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.